Join Hieronymous, Swash and Mau Mau as they continue their journey in this week's installment of The Case of the Curse of the Ruby Garnet, Part 4.
In other breaking news, open warfare today conducted by at least two of the city's biggest mob families. The Silviano family, based out of Luigi's Lasagna.
God, I hate the news. A bridge fell on people. Poor people are poor. Women's rights. People in wheelchairs. Raining on Tuesdays.
Sounds like you have very specific memories of the news, boss.
That's right. It was when I was only 7 years old. Dad, can we turn the news off? It's boring. No.
Tough times.
Yeah.
How are we going to convince the museum to give us the real Ruby Garnet, boss?
With a little swash swish, Mau Mau. With a little charm. A little glint of the eye.
What if we have to talk to a man?
Oh, my charm is a double-edged sword, Mau Mau. Men and women are both drawn to me, like bees to an allergic child covered in honey.
Dogs, too?
Oh, yes. We'll never forget the case of the Lupine Duchess.
Nor will she.
Here it is, Mau Mau. Pull up! Don't start looking for a babe, Mau Mau. Just park up here.
But it's a loading area.
And we are unloading a gut full of justice.
A gut full of what?
Justice! You, reception boy, I demand to see the museum administrator.
Reception boy, I'm 38.
But you're so smooth-skinned. See, Mau Mau? Honey catches more bees than vinegar.
This man isn't covered in honey, and it's flies, and I never said it didn't.
I must speak with the administrator immediately.
Well, what's this about?
About thwarting a dastardly plan.
Oh, is this about the painting of God?
What?
Yeah, because if it is, you'll need to sign a claim waiver.
It's not about the painting of God.
Oh, it isn't? But I thought that with all the deaths and the writing in Aramaic...
It's not about the painting of God.
That does sound interesting, boss.
Yeah, and there is a $3 million...
We're not here about the painting. We're here about borrowing the Ruby Garnet.
Ruby Garnet, you say? I'm the administrator of this museum, and I know exactly where you're from. You're from the telephones, aren't you? Ghastly people. Now they're poor.
Well, you see...
Theodolite Mannequin.
Seriously?
Well, you didn't say anything about Lady Telephone.
Oh, come on, Mau Mau. Everybody knows the telephones.
I'm afraid I certainly won't be able to loan you the Ruby Garnet for your own collection.
It's not that, Mr. Mannequin. It's that Lady Telephone is in great danger, and without the Ruby Garnet...
Oh, I'm sure you have a very compelling story. The telephones seem to come up with a new one every week now.
Time to turn on the Swash charm. But Your Excellency, Mr. Mannequin, surely a magnanimous giant of artistic study, you must find in even the tightest armor of warranted skepticism a chink of compassion, and a shard of...
No Ruby Garnet.
But even the brightest suns are sometimes, briefly, eclipsed by moments of unexpected misjudge.
No.
Even as the cock crows on the morn, knowing the day will come, is there not a time when...
I said no. Good day.
Damn! Looks like he was one of the 3% impervious to my wit and wily ways.
Amazing how many of such a small percentage we meet every day.
Mau Mau, you're going to have to follow him to his office and use your jungle hypnosis to convince him.
But boss, that utterly drains me.
Well, that's a trade-off I'm willing to take. Here, I'll make a distraction while you sneak off. Oh, reception boy, tell me more about this painting of God.
Come in.
Mr. Mannequin,
Oh no, not you. I was just settling down with a decadent tiramisu.
you must give us the Ruby Garnet, Mr. Mannequin.
I can't go around giving Ruby Garnets to every Tom, Dick and Fanny.
Harry,
Oh, or Harry.
we need the Ruby Garnet, Mr. Mannequin. You want to give it to us.
What?
The Ruby Garnet, Mr. Mannequin. Give me the Ruby Garnet.
I...
Your father's voice, Mr. Mannequin. Your father's voice drumming on your mother's womb. Tears of joy drowning hives of ants, straw roofs on fire. You want to give me the Ruby Garnet.
What's going on?
Unseen colors upon a waterfall. The smiling faces of those who no longer exist. The footprints of those long dead. The printed hands of those now ash. The same twinkling stars and pure white moon above them all. Before and after crawling and walking things. Before the germs beneath your own fingernails even formed. The Ruby Garnet, please.
Yes, sure. Here's the key to the display case. I'll turn the alarm off.
And you see, that's why they're called bass notes, you see? Because after the other two notes have evaporated...
Boss.
Mau Mau, you look peculiarly unburdened by horrendous pain.
Yes, but I do have the Ruby Garnet.
But you didn't use your power of hypnosis.
No, but I did scare the shit out of Mr. Mannequin. How's the receptionist?
Hey. Hey! He's fast asleep.
I'm sure he was far too excited.
Well, excitement does have that effect on people. Anyway, enough dallying. To the train station.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm just saying.
Let's go then.
Yeah, let's go.
Join us next time for another exciting episode of The Case of the Curse of the Ruby Garnet.